35 seconds of logos. Sure, I'm glad Ian Holm is here to remind me of that unpopular trilogy of movies that came out more than 10 years ago. Peter Jackson only teases Dragon even though he knows you bought the ticket expecting to see Dragon. This is a lot of exposition even for a Lord of the Rings movie.
It began as you might expect.
If he's writing all this to Frodo, why does he need to do the whole "it began in a hole in the ground" crap? Oh, hey Frodo, what are you doing in this movie? Not a thing. This is a terrible way to store bread. This red-headed guy is instantly replaced by this other dude, Aragorn Jr.
Dwarf doors are invisible.
Yeah, except when a huge dragon wants to come in.
Stay out late. Come home after dark, trailing mud and twigs and firefly.
Gandalf is basing all of his faith in Bilbo on things that all kids do at that age. If the dwarves spent as much time training to fight dragons as they did singing, this trilogy would be over by now. Are the dwarves supposed to have blown out this candle that's still smoking like 3 seconds ago before leaving, or does Peter Jackson not know how candles work? It takes 43 minutes for this film's actual adventure to begin, and the first thing they do is go to sleep and tell more boring dwarf stories.
He's a gentle soul who prefers the company of animals to others. He keeps a watchful eye over the vast forest land.
So he's the Unabomber. Still a better death scene than Miranda Tate's in Dark Knight Rises. Even for a kids movie, this is pretty f***ing ridiculous. No horses were harmed in the making of the scenes that have no horses. These ropes aren't remotely tight or secure. While the weed smoking sort of helps explain this crazy wizard character, I'm not sure it fits a kids movie full of snot and fart jokes. I'm just saying.
They will outrun you.
These are Roscabel rabbits. I'd like to see them try.
On the one hand, this guy just smoked weed, but on the other hand, he knows a lot more about rabbits than I do, so let him go. Radagast immediately forgets its objective is to lead the orcs away from the dwarves and just goes in circles. Bilbo's sword isn't glowing despite the fact that there are tons of orcs around. Man, Middle-earth simply did not believe in handrails. Is this the same spot where Frodo got stabbed in Fellowship? Are you really just cramming in every single possible connection to the other trilogy that you can?
It's his excessive consumption of mushrooms.
Jeez, the guy smokes weed and does shrooms? I think maybe all it takes to be a wizard in Middle-earth is a drug habit and a robe.
Because there is none.
Is Saruman supposed to already be evil here, or is he just a dick? Yeah, this always seems to happen. I start playing Final Fantasy VII, but I end up playing Shadow of the Colossus. So the goblins built this entire collapsible floor just in case somebody came by and wanted to sleep here for a while? This fall would definitely kill Bilbo if this movie wasn't taking place in a physics-free zone. Man, no one tell Radagast about this place. Didn't Gandalf say,
The blade is of elvish make, which means it will glow blue when orcs or goblins are nearby.
and didn't Elrond say that this sword was of elvish make? So then why isn't this blade glowing near all these goblins? Or Gandalf's sword, Glamdring, also made by elves. Rings don't land on fingers like this, unless you're in Middle-earth, where it happens in the first movie of every trilogy. You can totally tell where the video game and the movie sort of became one. See, no physics allowed in Middle-earth. We're supposed to care about this perilous journey that isn't remotely perilous for anyone. This kill is lucky, but this kill is downright inexcusable. How does this blow not take his face right off? A minute ago, Azog wanted Thorin to himself, then he changes his mind and orders a henchman to do it, giving Bilbo just enough time to save the day. Eagles? Again? Is that the only way Tolkien knows how to resolve things? This rock looks like a bear. What is this, Cars? This is the single stupidest place the Eagles could possibly have dropped off the dwarves, and now they have to make a dangerous climb down a steep f***ing rock. Wait, that's the Lonely Mountain? Well, why didn't the Eagles just fly them all the way there? Take them like 15 minutes. I mean, seriously. What do the Eagles have to be doing right now that was unimportant enough to stop doing it to come rescue the dwarves, but that they couldn't also spend a few more minutes to fly them all the way to their f***ing destination? Looks like Def Leppard is here for the Rock of Ages video shoot. And oh look, Rick Allen's here.